would have taken a point before the game started. I thought I was kind of agreeing with Lee that it was going to be like a 4-0 sort of thing. But, yeah, just, we got a point. I thought the performance was so much more positive. I don't know why we decided to do defensive against Brighton, but then Fulham we have a go, or not Fulham, sorry, Tottenham we have a go. I don't understand that, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. What matters? All right, so here's the thing: when you're in a relegation battle, you need points. Like performances, it's great if you perform, but you got to get points because you got to survive. So we gotta. I don't even know, man. Like we gotta take this and build off of it. And if we can get a goal in the last 10 minutes of the game to get more points, then why can't we do that against other teams? Yeah, we're probably not going to do that against West Ham. And who else do we have? What, Man City?
Interesting, really. It was just a bit weird. Like, I don't know. We played a lot better in parts, but then there was still some shocking defending. Like, let's not kid ourselves. And Spurs weren't great at all. Like, I don't want to be negative because we should never be getting a point is a point gained, but it also feels like 2 points lost because we arguably should have won that game. Dwight Gale, we could have scored 3 times in that first half. So I don't want to be too negative, but like we could have won. It's more the nature of the performance than the actual point itself, because the attitude they showed and the desire, because there was plenty of running today. You could not say the players weren't playing for Steve Bruce because they clearly were today. You could argue that they haven't been before, but they clearly were today. It's just, yeah, they've got to build on it because you can't play like that and then lose to Burnley because it's back to square one.
Big time, yeah. We took the game to Tottenham, which I didn't expect at all before the game, but like same as the Villa game, I felt so elated and so deflated at the same time. I said it after the Villa game. Like, it's a massive point for us, and I would have taken a point at the start, but at the same time, we deserve more than a point, I think. I wasn't happy with the starting 11, but at the same time, that's kind of what we're limited to at the moment. But Shelby, I loved him over the years and that, but I don't know if it's that his heart isn't in it anymore or what it is with him, but he has to get out of the team in some capacity. I would have started Willock because he came on and looked so bright coming off the bench, and obviously got a goal. And yeah, Shelby, all he really does is stand and pass. Like, he's so immobile, so static.
Yeah,
I don't think he's kind of the way forward.
He's
Bit
just
of
not that
aggression
person
and
anymore.
he doesn't go into tackles anymore. Or when he does, it's kind of one that the player is getting closer to him rather than getting away from him.
Yeah.
But Shelby has so much ability. Like, I used to lobby for him to get into the England squad a few years back, but
same, mate.
Now I wouldn't even have him in the Ireland squad, and that's desperate enough. But
don't tell me you'd start Jeff Hendrick over him.
Oh, don't start.
I think for me that a point is probably deserving. I mean, obviously, today's game, the way that we played was a league better than against Brighton, a lot better. But at the same time, I think there was sort of a lack of consistency throughout the entire match, which I think the two people prior to us kind of mentioned. I mean, I was sort of thinking around 75 minutes in the second half, like what's actually happened in the second half other than Almiron clearing the ball off the line. But I guess you kind of have to, as much as it pains me to say it, you kind of have to give Steve Bruce a little bit of credit within the context of this game, obviously, for some of the substitutions that he made and also the lineup. in bringing Matt Ritchie in, obviously, who brings a lot of heart and, well, just energy to the team. Sean Longstaff also, I was pleased to see come in. But I mean, it just goes to show that if you make positive substitutions and you don't wait until the last 5 minutes, then one of them might pay off, which is what happened with Willock.
I think so. I think we played probably the best we've played in a long time, months at least. There seemed to be a bit of spirit about the team. There seemed to be a bit of fight, even though we go in front and then, I mean, it's two absolutely calamitous mistakes that gift Spurs back into the game, because I didn't think at that point, particularly after we've scored, Spurs did not deserve to be leading at half time. They didn't. And it was because we handed them that impetus, straight from the kickoff, they go and score. You can't, that's criminal in the Premier League to do. But, we did respond well. We came out in the second half. I feared for us in the second half initially. I thought, well, the heads drop, well, the confidence be gone now, and Spurs just going to take this. But we were all over Spurs in the second half, and that's what we wanted to see. If we'd lost, I'd have been disappointed, but happy at the level of performance that we put in. And I think at the very least, a point was deserved. We could have won, especially when you look at Joe Linton's chance, and even Dwight Gale should have scored in the first half. The last two guys you're on were talking about John Joe Shelvey. That was a terrific ball into the box to Dwight Gale. In all fairness to Shelvey, that was
it was the first one. Sorry, mate.
And Gale should have scored, but as I say, it's a good performance.
Yeah, it was. When I first seen it, I thought instantly we're going to play five at the back, but then I was really happy to see Ritchie back in the lineup. It's been a while, and he's one of my favourite players. Like, I love his enthusiasm. I love it when he scores a goal, runs up to the post, to the corner flag, and gives it a bit of a kick. And that was you could instantly see straight away when he was on the field that he was just really playing for the shirt, and it's something that we've missed for the last couple of weeks.
Definitely.
And just he's just a top player, and we just miss him, to be fair. I've been watching the Villa and Fulham game, and I'm just a bit worried still.
Same, mate.
I'm just a little bit worried. I think if we play the way that we played tonight, we go out and give it our best, we might pick up some points against Burnley. I watched them the game before, and like they were up 2-0, but they gave it away. And I think if Saint-Maxi starts, or even Callum Wilson gets some minutes, we might have an opportunity to nick 3 points, which will be really vital for our season. When I was been watching a couple of the videos, like for the last probably month, maybe a bit more, but I think one of the boys said before, like those last 5 games that we had was vital for our season. And when we played Brighton and put on that shambolic performance, I thought, that's it, we're done. But then we have international break. Maxi gets a bit more fitness, and there is hope. And that's being a Newcastle supporter, I guess. There's always that hope in the background, but I'm just not certain yet. I really do hope that we put it together and get some wins. We just need a win, I think, and then the camp might get boosted, and we might go on a run like Fulham. Not as good as Fulham, but if we get that win, I think the talk of the town, obviously in Newcastle, everyone talks about football, but I think it'll channel back to the camp, and we'll get some positive performances out of that.